It is now outside, and you're trying. It's like Shiloh's looking around. Rose and Jaminia are flying around trying to find Amber wherever she goes.
Oh wait, Shiloh wasn't with us.
We're back at the camp.
Oh no, Shiloh. Oh, you left Shiloh behind?
I left Shiloh behind.
I'm pretty sure Shiloh was.
And I left Jalen behind.
Intentionally leave him behind.
I intentionally left him behind.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Jalen.
Same with Jalen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mistakes are made, but okay.
Okay.
Shh, that didn't happen.
All right, so
She has to be around here somewhere.
Oh, can we switch Owen's view to see what's going on because the audience is seeing what Owen is seeing?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything but just a cottage and 4 characters and a bird right now.
Well, we could switch it to my view. I can see the difference. Oh.
There we go. That's what I need to see.
Beautiful.
yeah,
All right.
I moved you over, but it didn't move you over. That was weird. All right.
Wow, that's a good roll.
That's an excellent roll.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan?
Does my survival... I mean, I'm tracking her, obviously. Does it tell me anything?
All right. So you're all so you're both tracking her.
Yeah, that didn't work for me.
All right. So you all run. So you see tracks heading into this cave.
I didn't see where you pinged, but I'm gonna go there. Okay, there you go.
Come on.
Got a triple ping on that one.
Everybody at once.
Ivan?
So
I promise you, when this is over, everything will be made right. I promise you, alright?
Alright, Jaminia flies down, and she kind of trips getting off a star. She quickly picks herself back up.
Jem, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just go.
Okay.
Alright, moving. You guys really like to make me work.
Sorry.
You're the one who had us with the intermittent location, alright? We were going right after.
I was expecting me and Cross to be alone. That didn't happen. I had to improvise.
We keep bringing up drama after drama after drama here.
Gotta keep moving you across each map.
Love you, Josh.
Josh deserves an award.
Okay.
Okay, how about this? Josh, Bob's Cod, you can hug me as tight as you want, and I will not protest.
Alright.
Out of character, by the way.
Okay.
And out of character, I shall find some way to reward you as well.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It was so
Okay,
hard.
so you enter a cave.
Well, at least it's not dark. Let's go.
I put my hand out and stop Ivan.
What are you doing? Let me go.
Ivan,
What?
please.
Go, okay? Just go.
I look over at Rose with a concerned and confused look.
You can't keep bottling this up, Amber. You need to get it out, and you need to get it out in a way that hurts as few people as possible. I'm here to give you that.
Rouse.
We don't want to lose you. We don't want to cause you pain. None of us do. But you're suffering. And do you really expect us to sit back and watch you suffer and do nothing? I did the only thing I know how to do. Get it out. Because bottling things up, it only causes more pain for everyone.
I should know. Yeah. Amber? I know it's hard to show what you truly feel, okay? Ever since what happened in my home, do you think it's easy dealing with all this at once? You think it's easy dealing with my home being gone and my friends being split up and a god dying right in front of my eyes? You know you have one of those days where you just don't feel like myself? Well, I haven't been feeling like myself because I've never felt these emotions before. You know? Happy all the time, and it's just Never sad, never angry. I can feel pity, I can feel sorrow, I can feel frustration, but there's always a silver lining somewhere out there, you know? No, a cloud with a silver lining, a flower in a field, hope in a sea of ashes, but sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for, you know? I'm literally feeling every emotion at once. I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore. I don't even know what's going on. But I at least have the comfort of knowing my friends will be there for me. And I don't know what kind of frustration you have right now, but you need to let it out now.
I throw my hand up to silence. Cuss and draconic.
I hear that.
And I looked across.
See me?
Ivan.
What?
Rose. I'm only going to say this nicely once. Move.
No.
Guys,
No.
please.
Ivan.
No. I'm not moving. If she wants whatever anger she has to take out on her, Diamond is going to be right there with her.
Ivan, you can't handle it.
I don't care anymore. I'm sick of just sitting on the sidelines all the time.
I
If my
transform.
friend needs help, I'm going to stay right by their side, and I don't care how long it takes. She is going to get over this anger, and I am going to be there with her.
I leap over. I'm assuming I'm going to have to roll a jump check.
Yeah.
Alright. Where's my jump?
Please tell me that I have a dodge or a roll or something. Evasion maybe?
Do a barrel roll.
I
Alright.
jumped here.
Alright.
Away from Ivan and Rose.
Don't run away from us!
I put my arm down and stop Ivan and Rouse, this time for good.
This time I'm grabbing Ivan's arm.
I put one hand behind me telling them to stop, and I hold out a hand towards Amber. You are braver than you think.
Shut up!
You are smarter than you look.
Shut
Cross,
up!
her speak! For once, Cross, let her speak!
All of you, shut up! I grab a rock. And I throw it at Cross's head.
Alright.
As hard as I can.
Roll a d20.
Just a regular D20?
Yeah, Amber, roll a d20.
Do anything to try and block it with my quarterstaff? Reflex save or something?
Okay, 1 minute, I gotta check Amber's dexterity modifier. Okay, so, Cross, what is your armor class?
20. Why?
Alright. So the rock actually misses.
Oh, okay, handy.
This is all your fault! All of it is! You betrayed my trust, you betrayed our friends, you got a god killed, you almost got Jaminia killed. How many times now? How many times? And then you bring your child along for the ride as well. And you side with her! You side with Simula! You wanted me to be an animal. Well, here I am. This is what you wanted, right? I trusted you. I didn't see you as a horde. I didn't see any of us. Ivan is my diamond. Rose was my pearl. Jaminia was a ruby. You were not of my horde, Cross. You never were. Because you were more than that to me. You were my brother! And you threw it away! For Simula! For some witch! Who saw us nothing but pawns in her game! In that moment, I knew you didn't care. I hate you! And I will make sure that you never hurt any of us again! God, I really suck at my rolls today.
Well, it's like
Maybe that's a good-
You're emotionally
it's like
distraught.
you're kind of yeah, you're a little too emotional. You kind of swipe at Cross, but then he kind of like moseys out of the way.
Amber.
You can talk.
Redacted.
Yeah, I think she's done.
I turn my head slightly and I wave my hand backwards, telling Ivan and Rose to back up a little bit.
Not gonna happen.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
This is as far as we go, sir. Because if anything else, Amber,
Finn!
remember...
That's supposed to be my character doing that noise, by the way.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
it's,
it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
No offense.
Remember the vow we made, Jaminia, Amber.
That was not made to Cross.
No, it was made to her. I'm not asking you to forgive Cross. I haven't. I'm asking you to let it all out so that we can be a family again. The rest of us. Because I don't want to see you destroy yourself. To try... Go ahead.
Cross snaps up slightly. I wish that I could feel all of that pain that you're feeling right now, all that anger, everything. I wish I could say that I can. I wish that I didn't understand what I'm doing, and that's what's hurting so badly. I know what anger does to a person. It turns them into something completely different. It sends them somewhere that they can never come back from. I did betray you, but 1,000, 1,000,000 apologies, or anything I do, that wouldn't possibly be able to fix anything. I'm telling you right now. He steps forward again.
Step back!
Don't do this to yourself. I know what's going to happen.
I said step back!
Cross.
This is what she wanted. I won't fight back, and you need to let it all out. If that's what you have to do, then do it. But I will tell you, right now, you are not this. If you succumb to your anger, no one will be able to save you. Is this what you think any of us want? The people who care about you, who love you.
Punch it. Amateur just punches you across the face.
A good solid hit right there. You!
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay, what do I roll?
No, Amber, roll damage.
Oh, that's a D, 4?
No, just roll the damage for your basic punch.
Oh, that is for my basic attack. Okay, I apologize again. I know it's been a while, and I'm very bad at just remembering where, but... Okay, hold on, I'll figure it out.
I mean, I'd help you, but I don't know where it is either.
Is it claw? Is it this? Is it this? Yeah, I think I found it. Did I find it on my own like a big girl?
Oh, wow, woo!
Jeebus!
She's not messing around.
This isn't what any of us want.
Shut up and get up!
He slowly gets up. Everyone around you cares about you.
I didn't ask you to talk!
Well, I'm going to keep talking. Maybe I am, but I'm at least trying to fix this. I know what I did.
No, you-
I can't take it back. I have been suffered from unintelligible. You want me to suffer, Amber? I will suffer forever because of these decisions that I've made, and that is the worst thing that can happen to me. I didn't know that's exactly what you want.
No one wants you to suffer, Cross. We want you to grow up. You all think you're some martyr? If we wanted you to suffer, I would have thrown you at her mouth and let her swallow you. I want you both to understand what you're doing to each other. I want you to see it, but not to destroy each other.
I didn't come here for that. I came here to try and fix things.
By what? By throwing yourself at a dragon's mercy? Expecting that to go well?
No.
The moment you looked into my eyes, the moment you joined Simula's side, and you looked into my eyes like I was some animal.
Because I thought maybe I could do something.
Do not care about anybody else but yourself.
I wanted to try and change her.
That's what I knew. I knew you weren't here for my
Instincts. Maybe I could turn her to our side. Maybe, just maybe, there was a glimmer of hope.
You're a liar!
Did it have to be at our expense, Cross? Did you have to betray our trust? For that? How was that showing her the light?
It was the only way that I could get through to her.
No, Cross.
I was making progress. I was at least getting somewhere with her. If I could understand her, I could possibly get into her head. Maybe I could find a way to repair things between her and Jem. Maybe I could find some way, just some possible way, that no one else would have to suffer.
Cross.
I did what I had to because I thought.
You did it! You did what you had to do for yourself, but you ignored the pack! You never thought about the pack! You were doing everything for yourself! I've heard you! Heard what you've said to Jaminia, that you cared more about your own power than the good of the pack! That's all you've ever cared about. No wonder she needs to get this out on you, but you can't handle it! You can't handle the pain you've caused us, Cross! Your body wouldn't be able to take it!
Yes, I can.
Mine, no.
Damn, I rolled a
Mine
bite
can't.
attack.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is my problem, and I promise I will fix it on my own.
Yeah. Cross, Amber bites you in the leg for 11 damage.
He doesn't react.
This is
I'm pretty sure you would react. I'm pretty sure you would
You
react
got bit
to...
by a dragon!
Bit by a dragon! You are so full of
You react!
Come on.
Isn't just
Come on, Cross. Show me your game face. You wanted to fight me before, I'm sure.
Rose steps in front of Cross.
I'm just defending my horde like an animal would.
You're not an animal. You were never an animal to me. I cared about you.
Liar! This is why I left. I didn't want to do this. But you forced my hands. Claws, really. This is what dragon hatchlets do, after all. We eventually have to protect our horde from our own siblings. You're a threat to it. I never thought you would be. For the first time in my life since I lost my human father, I thought I found a new family member in you, Cross. You were my brother. And this is why I have to do this. If you don't leave, I will kill you.
There, Cross.
Then what are you waiting for?
Cross. Leave.
At least make it interesting.
No. Amber,
I
you
step
know.
back, and I pull off my medallion to go full berserk.
Amber.
Both of you leave, please.
No.
No. Not anymore.
You're not fighting her.
I'm not leaving you to die.
I refuse to fight my friend, but I refuse to see another friend die.
Alright, I'm gonna have to ask everyone to roll reflex saves.
On it.
Okay, reflex.
That was not very good.
And reflex.
Alright. Ivan, can you roll a reflex save for me?
Yeah, 1 sec. Just it's got to go through.
So, let me get this straight. The giant berserker dragon did better than the skinny little blonde chick.
Skinny little blonde chick is great at
Adrenaline does strange things.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, skinny little blonde chick failed royally. Oh yeah, at least Jaminya's in the below 20s with me.
Yeah. It's, okay, so, all of a sudden, little darts fly out and strike some of you.
Huh?
It's, let's see. Cross and Ivan managed to dodge, however, Rose, Amber, and Jaminia are struck by them.
Were they poisoned?
They still. Oh,
Yeah,
question. Are they still?
They strike you, and you look at them, and all of a sudden they give you this like shock that manages to knock you over.
All right.
So yes,
Stuns them basically.
yes.
We got tased.
Amber. So yes, Amber, Rose, and Jaminia have fallen over.
Huh?
What the heck?
Oh, look who it is! I say, out of character.
Huh?
Oh boy.
I'm still conscious?
Yeah, you're paralyzed but conscious.
Okay, fair enough. Can I speak?
Yes.
Just want to know how much role playing I could do.
Oh,
I don't like where this is going.
This is not good.
What is this?
Yeah, you don't hear any of them answer.
If I were to guess, divine intervention.
I lean over to Ivan slightly. Don't make any sudden movements.
Wasn't planning on it.
Wow, there's a lot of them. Holy heck. Oh, there they are.
Oh.
They're everywhere.
one. Okay, there we are.
Characters.
I mean the rest of our party. I saw them talking about making their way over here in the chat.
Yep.
Hey, hold on.
They are led here by a particular one who then steps out of the way. Who then steps out of the way just so they can see. But he's still got. Yeah, it looks like he's still got a sword pointed at them.
Hey, hold on. Rayan said that he was coming too.
Yeah, if I put it in the chat because Rain doesn't have a text.
Yeah, I
didn't get your text any. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Finny.
I got it from
Finny got it.
Because
you were role playing.
It wasn't my. So did you guys actually wake Rain up?
No. I told basically Shiloh and Jalen to watch over Rain.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah. Then Rain's not there.
Fine.
Sorry.
Sorry, I tried.
I know you did.
So, you see another one walk in, and this person takes off their mask.
Oh, there we go.
Jalarim, isn't that...
That's my mother.
Long time no see.
She's walking up. She's walking around them, kind of not paying attention to you.
That's fair.
All right. She points to Jalarim and beckons him to come. You notice that all of these guys seem to have guns pointed everywhere.
Guns?
Oh yeah, these
like rifles.
Yeah, blunderbusses or
blunderbuss type stuff, yeah.
Or muskets.
Fun times.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone, here stands Solomon Thalandra's killer. She points to Cross. A liar, a fraud, a murderer, a desecrator, and now a god killer. A burden to his family, his people, and his friends. Eleanor pulls out the chest containing the dagger. I thought I'd make this easier for you. Take the dagger and end him.
I don't suppose there's any sort of roll we can make to break out of our paralysis.
Listen.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Okay, I tried.
I've made my decision. My conscience is my conscience, and my morals.
Ivan, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll another reflex.
Reflex? Okay.
Are clear.
Alana speed, Ivan.
I'm not going to kill Cross. And it's for 3 reasons. So listen up. 1.
Ooh, good job.
Okay, you dodge out of the way, but basically the guy fired another shot next to you. You get the message very clear.
Ivan, do not move!
Fine.
First off, I know it was your deed you sent me, not the order. If they did, you wouldn't be the same person I've known for 30 years of my life. 2. I remember what you said about how knowledgeable and wise those people... You questioned about how knowledgeable and wise these people are who prefer Cross living this world. You see that lavender-haired gray elf? Her name is Fea Thurin. She was saved by Cross a long time ago from slavers. Someone the likes of Albus Windbreath. She's the daughter of Eymar Helegalar. Now, before you say anything about the sins of the father, she's lawful good. 3. I relay this to Erevan, so I want you to hear it. I refuse to kill someone over a mistake or for something that was out of their control. By all accounts, everyone in this room right now was guilty of letting a deity pass on, including myself. The only enemy I choose to kill are those of evil alignment, and have committed terrible acts intentionally, much like I did with Wimbreath. What I'm trying to get at is, I take Quick Strike and point it at my mother. I want Arkoth Wormwood's head at the end of Quick Strike!
Eleanor looks towards you. That was the right answer.
Huh? That laugh, though.
She takes the blade out of the chest, but you notice that she's grabbing it by like the bottom end of the pommel, almost like it's a delicate tool. Then, with her other hand, she gently presses down on the tip of the blade with the index finger of her other hand. The blade begins to push inwards, like there's a spring under the blade.
Are you kidding me
Wait.
Suddenly, very fine needles jut out of the handle with a quiet shing, and the needles spark with a bright intensity.
Oh.
Woof.
Phaethurin, roll Knowledge Arcana.
Yep, getting there. One off from a perfect.
Oh, nice roll.
One off from a perfect. You realize, your eyes widen in fear. That was the spell Finger of Death.
Woo!
Oh, not.
I know that one.
Holy cow.
You would have died.
You would have died instantly. No, do not pass go. Do not pass food. Do not collect $200.
Like he said, you taught me everything in the book.
I was hoping. Yes, I was hoping. But, tests are tests. And we do follow protocol.
So, may I ask, do I recognize any of the people in this room right now that are under masks?
No.
Ah, darn.
And unfortunately, we're going to have to kill you to make sure that you don't reveal my identity to anyone.
Just something I'm bluffing.
But seriously, if someone's wearing a mask, please don't ask them what's under it. It's rude.
Okay, no problem. Alright.
But yes, that is the correct answer. It is, while the god, she looks towards Cross, while the gods certainly are upset with you, and honestly I really don't blame them, it is not in their nature to kill simply for causing an accident. However, she actually gets in Cross's face. That does not mean you are off scot-free. If you had not let your insecurities consume you for the upteenth time, we wouldn't have to do this. So I'd recommend getting on their good sides real soon. Try starting on a quest of redemption. Those usually do good.
Like, Phaethurin knows that really well.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Speaking of, Phaethurin runs over, she just is like, you were told to kill Cross, and you didn't say anything to me about it.
All right, Eleanor looks towards Amber. Sorry about that, but it really didn't seem like your conversation was going anywhere.
Thank you.
I say to Phaethurin, it was more about safety of you as well. After all, I'm still your bodyguard.
But yes, there are a couple things that you need to be made aware of. I'm guessing that this is that. I was informed that you are also lawful good, and I think I know the reason why this is happening. You feel that what Cross has done against you is an injustice. Am I correct?
Understatement!
So, remind me again what happened when someone let their fear and anger bottle up. She walks over to Jaminia. Remind me again what happened immediately after when someone let their hate and anger consume them, and someone somewhere took advantage of it.
I believe she's referring to me and Faye.
No, I'm referring to the one who looks exactly like this one.
Oh, okay.
Similar.
Don't you remember? You now have a whole lot of dwarves on your tail for one reason or another. I'm not going to tell you to not be angry. By all means, be angry. I don't expect you to forgive Cross immediately, and you're more than willing to help. And you can hold on to that anger. You can even hate him if you want, but just know what that kind of behavior brings. I don't expect you to forgive him immediately, but don't act stupid. Because the queen over there did, and look where it got you. Jaminia looks up and says, "I get it."
So this is your mother.
Yep.
Many things about you make sense now.
Yeah.
Then she walks back to Amber. So, are we going to behave?
Finish just another time.
All right. She moves up. She moves over to Rose. You know, I've heard a lot of the things that you do. Oftentimes, I don't feel like you make things all that better. So I recommend you defer to people who are more experienced than you. She moves over to Cross. Just gives him a look.
You are an idiot.
Okay, I needed that for the seriousness, because I'm like in anger mode, like I'm gonna kill something. And okay, it feels better. Okay, back in character.
All right. Moves over to Jalarum. However, when I said you passed, I meant it. There are two kinds of assassins in this world. One is the normal, run-of-the-mill assassin that you're aware of, and there's another.
Did I pass that other part?
Yes. Technically, you passed it a long time ago, but we just needed a little bit of affirmation. So, she pulls out another chest. And this
one contains a motorcycle engine.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You're good.
And it looks like the exact same dagger, but she pushes down on it and she starts fiddling with it to show that it's not booby trapped.
Okay.
Then she hands it to you.
I place my hand out and accept it.
Recite after me. I am not a tool of the world, but the weapon of the heavens.
I am not a tool of the world, but the weapon of the heavens.
I do not live in luxury, but I provide opportunity.
I do not live in luxury, but I provide opportunity.
I do not hide in the darkness, but in plain sight of the light.
I do not hide in the darkness, but in plain sight of the light.
I am not the judge nor the jury, but the executioner.
I am not the judge nor the jury, but the executioner.
I am not a murderer, but I am insert name.
I am not a murderer, but I am Jalarum Tanliel.
An assassin of the dagger of light.
An assassin of the dagger of light.
Then she steps back and says, Mazel tov.
In doing so, I do a celebratory kiss on Faye.
Eleanor's eyes widen.
Sorry, force of that. Sorry, impulse.
It's like Eleanor's now giving Fair a glare.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Theathurin, this is Eleanor Gillerin, my mother.
You see Eleanor give a very, very slow smile. Then she kind of fingers the end of the sheath holding her dagger. And what? What? With the absence of a father figure, someone has to do it. Someone has to clean the blade. Now I believe we'll be off. We'll meet you again and get you your uniform. This is the division of Alitamara. You will be. I'm assuming that the division of Erevan will. Oh, sorry, Illicir. Man, that person's last name is so hard to pronounce.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Anyways, I'm assuming you'll get your gear eventually. So I believe we shall bid you all wondrous people adieu.
Thank you, Mom. Well, we
are these stuns on our friends gonna last forever?
That's Eleanor Gillerin says. I don't know. I didn't make them.
Thanks for that.
Guys, we might have to make 2 trips.
Ren, could you do me a favor and roll a knowledge arcana?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, nice one.
What is that? Oh wow.
And you roll. Wow, that's 2 19s in a row.
I'm okay with this.
All right, you figure about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Your mother is, how to put this delicately? Nuko.
She taught me most of the things I know. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Amber, you're not the only one who feels betrayed.
You're not the only one who feels angry either.
No.
This isn't over, Cross.
I know it's
now
not.
Go.
Amber.
You're not helping anyone. Just please stop. I pet Amber's head.
How about next time we let Amber decide the terms of how she's going to let it out, rather than tell her what is the best way to handle how she's feeling.
By
I am
killing
not a child. I am over 100 years old.
Yeah, you're a 100 years old dragon that's currently paralyzed.
Enough.
Guys, just let it go. Okay.
Alright.
You know what I would have done, Amber, if it wasn't for this party, if it wasn't for the promise I'd made Jaminia? Do you know what I would have done to Cross? I would have slit his throat, watched him slowly die of desanguination. I would have skinned him and given his hide to the cold. I would have taken his meat and fed the hungry, and put his bones in the earth, and only then would he have been useful to the pack. But I made an oath to follow what Jaminia wants of us. I know what you're going through, Amber. You're not alone. You're not the only one who's
Then
angry.
stay out of it, Rose.
I can't! You're
Able
one
to
of the pack!
Am I able to stand him?
Make a
5 more
pact
minutes.
to someone else. Sure. Make a pact to someone else. Sure. Why not? Why not? Why not just take the well-being of a person just because of what someone else says? Not because of your own well-being, not because you actually care for that person. Why not, right? Why not show some actual care and compassion for someone who saved our lives on multiple occasions, right? The only reason that you're sparing Cross's life is because you're following someone else's orders, right? Huh. I stand next to Cross. I just sit next to him. Sorry. I'm not myself, okay?
No, you're right.
I don't know if I'll ever be myself again.
You're right, Ivan.
Jaminia looks up and says, Cross, can you come here?
Huh?
Cross, go over to Jem.
Yeah, walk away!
She called for him over.
Amber, please stop.
Yeah, Amber's blind red, guys, so just that.
Cross walks over. He isn't making eye contact or saying anything.
Jaminia looks up and Cross and says, how hard are the words, I'm sorry, to say?
Not at all.
Then why haven't you?
Because even if I did, 1,000 sorries wouldn't fix this. Sorry, the words I'm sorry are words. Actions speak louder than words.
Then Jaminia hits her head on the ground.
Cross, you continue to be a buffoon. Words are words, but words are a start.
Words can be a start to something
started
stronger.
to apologize yet. How about you start now?
Jaminia picks her head up and says, Cross, say you're sorry and ask her what you can do to make it right again.
I'm sorry. Sorry for everything. I'm sorry for betraying you, for betraying everyone else, and for everything that has happened because of me.
Jaminia says, and?
Is there anything that I can do? I understand.
Wow, that's okay, I'm trying to think of what to respond. Wow.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray for the mood-killing burp.
Oh, God.
I hear your apology. It doesn't change what you did. You'll never be my horde. You have yet to proven to be a sibling to me again. If I could stand up right now, I'd be finishing what I started. Knows I would help the dwarf boost me up just to finish the job.
I looked at Owen because he has not said a thing, and I'm waiting for him to have his say.
Owen is staying off in the corner, and he's very silently observing. That's not changing.
Didn't think it would.
Rayan in here. He made Owen talk earlier.
The only reason.
I tried to come along, but nobody saw it.
Alright. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying.
Alright.
So
Jaminia says, Jaminia looks across and says, again. She's gesturing.
I want you to at least know something. I want to make things right between us. I will do whatever possible to show you that I'm not the person that you think I am. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if it takes forever. I promise I'll make things right if you'll let me. If you'll give me a chance. I'm truly, truly sorry for all of this.
The paralysis wears off.
I stand up. Oh, do I need a roll of fortitude save?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Oh yeah, she's been in berserker mode for a while now. Yeah.
This whole time I have not changed. So here we go. Ooh.
Oh, and she is out like a light.
Yeah.
Of course.
She is out like a light.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, Amber.
This over.
Rose, if you can find her
Amulet. Can I spot check for it? Or can I just say that it's around? I mean,
it's around the area. It's not that hard to find.
All right, so I take it and I
put it over her.
All right. She shrinks down.
Doll.
If only Shiloh was here, but I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Hang on, let me say something.
Yeah, she reverted back. She's
Yeah,
Jaminia is the only one who thought to bring Starjay, so...
Yep, let's plop her onto Starjay.
Alright.
Let's head back to the cottage. I need some sleep.
I think we all... I think we all do.
Alright, Cross, you go on ahead. I just want to make one last thing as I look into the distance. Thanks, Mom. And I look up. Thanks, Erwin.
All
Sort
right.
of like a cheerful tear falls down his eye.
All right. Well then.
Let's head back.
Yeah.
All right. So you all head back to the cottage.
What?
Nothing.
What did you say? You don't get to say that after you say a thing. What was the thing you said?
Because I was going to have Cross say that he was actually sorry.
Okay.
And that moment got ruined, and now he looks like an even bigger idiot.
Hey, look, Cross. We'll discuss over breakfast. Everything will be fine.
Jay,
You gonna be alright? No, I'm talking to Cross. You gonna be alright?
No, Ivan said something to me.
Oh, sorry.
I said I asked Jane. I was talking to Jane Faye.
So much differently. It's just been me and her.
Hey.
Now we'll probably never come back together.
All right. It is now morning.
Thank
Some of us have a hangover.
Understatement.
All right. Jaminia has woken up a little bit early, and then she actually wakes up cross early.
Oh. Okay.
Are we back at the campsite? Because all I can see is the cave.
Yeah, the screen hasn't changed.
Yeah, we gotta switch over.
Yeah, give me one second.
Come on, man, snap to it.
Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
All right. So Jaminia has woken up a little early, and she's also woken up cross early.
Make sure I'm in the cottage, not over the.
Yeah. It's cross. Wait, can you come here for a second?
For the record, Rayan woke up when everyone else got back, and he went over to sleep with Amber.
No.
I went to sleep with Amber too.
I ship it.
Cross sits down while looking at the fire.
I wanted you to wake up before Amber because I'm not entirely sure how she's going to be when she wakes up, and I wanted to make sure that if she does happen to be still be violent, that we don't get caught in the crossfire.
Ha! Oh, come on!
Oh, it's funny because it works twice.
I know, right? It's a double pun.
It was not intentional.
That's right. We know.
I know.
Kill me! Holy crap, you people!
Love you.
How are you feeling?
Do you want the honest answer?
I would prefer the honest answer.
The team is fractured because of me. Because of what I've done. Half of the team seems to be on my side willing to defend me and the other half wants me dead. I heard exactly. Yesterday, every single one of them. I haven't stopped thinking about them, but it's on a much bigger scope now, because now they're not the only ones that want me dead. Gods do now.
They said they don't want to. They may want you dead, but they are not going to.
It doesn't change being that it's still there. I get it, I screwed up so bad, and yet everyone seems to have different opinions about all this.
Well, in my opinion... Do you want to hear my opinion?
Of course.
I do believe that the state of the heart is more important than what someone does. However, I do also believe that what we do can show what's in our hearts. So, I do believe that Eleanor did make a good suggestion. You might have to figure out some sort of quest of redemption.
I've been thinking about that. It's kind of why I should feel that way though. You know.
You do. So, that means you're probably going to have to ask a god, some god, who you think can help you the most to do something for you, to give you a task. That's one option, after all.
Alright, I pick one that doesn't want me dead.
That'd probably be a good place to start. It is just something to think about, Cross.
I know. Can I tell you something at least?
Go ahead.
I know that I've made a lot of mistakes before, and I probably will continue to make a lot of mistakes. I don't think things through. Not completely. And I need to start doing that. But I know my mind has never been clearer. I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. I want to make all of this right. When I got rid of that bow, I felt like a part of me that I've been holding on to was let go, and when I talked to my son I confessed everything to him. I would have been scared out of my mind too, but I did it because I know he deserved the truth.
And that's a good start. So, what I keep hearing over and over is that you're going to do something to change something. I'd recommend getting started on it.
Throwing away that bow was the first step, and telling Rayan the truth was another. What happens next? I don't know, but I'm ready for it, and I'm not going to be the same person that I was before.
That's fair. Just saying, Heronius is always available. I don't know much about many other deities other than he, but you do have friends who are more aware of other deities. So you might want to ask some of them.
I will. Hey, Gem?
Yes?
Do you still trust me?
She gives you a small smirk. Define trust.
Starts with aloe.
Okay, define trust. You have my back.
I have your back. Well, I wasn't going to let Amber kill you, that much was certain. And I am of the belief that even someone fallen can be saved. I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I did not believe such.
It's what I was trying to do with Simula. I was trying to get through to her, but I think I got wrapped up in my own selfish need for power that lead to all of this happening in the first place.
Cross, you're doing it again.
Huh?
You keep degrading yourself, but...
Everyone else does. Why shouldn't I at this point?
Because it's a very narcissistic thing to do.
How? That seems like the opposite.
No, it keeps looping around to yourself. All you are thinking about is yourself. That's the problem, Cross. Even when you are being humble right now, even when you know you make a mistake, you are still consumed with thoughts of yourself.
I guess I never really realized that until now. Yes, I am a buffoon, and probably will be for a very, very long time.
How have you not developed a twitch reaction to people calling you that?
Patience, honestly.
Also, Cross, I'm not entirely sure this is the best time to say this, but it's probably going to be now or never. And I wanted to wait until you were a little more emotionally stable, but this is probably going to be the best it's going to be.
Emotionally? What do you mean?
Cross, as I've said before, I do have feelings regarding you. There are traits that I admire about you. They were said in the heat of the moment, but I did mean them. But after some time has passed from them, some other things have come to light, and you must understand my position on certain matters.
All right.
All right.
I remember you saying it would take 1,000 arrows to pierce your flesh before going against me. Cross, how long have we known each other?
Not very.
Exactly. At this point, this isn't love, this is infatuation. And even after just 1 month, you spent a grand amount of money on this garnet necklace. Don't get me wrong, I love it, it's beautiful, but if I'm honest, Cross, that was a little fast.
Like I said, I don't always think things through. I kinda just go with my gut in the heat of the moment. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's fine. But in the end, there's other things too. I may not seem like it sometimes, but as we've been traveling, I have been putting a lot of serious thought into the possibility of a life together with you. After all, people aren't exactly lining up to be wed to something that looks like it's going to flog them after they die. But even then, there are problems that I thought about. Cross, are you willing to settle down? Live with me in a castle and doom your life to that of a royal? A life without adventure? You'd be willing to undergo all the training for etiquette and diplomacy?
I told you that I wanted to be by your side.
And how would that be? Even if you are somehow captain of the guard, we would barely be able to see each other due to our respective duties. Arkirk has put in years of loyal service to the crown and protected my sister and I, yet I've never even seen his face. I don't even know if he's even human. He could be an elf for all I know.
There is a part of me that's loved all of this adventure. Seeing the world, we've been all over it pretty much. Different places, different people, part of me doesn't want to give that up. I gave this a lot of serious thought too. Being in a castle pretty much all the time as royalty. I was a captain, but I guess being a captain here is far, far different than being a captain over there, back at home. Would I be willing to settle down? That's the thing. Part of me says yes and part of me says no, but I haven't come to a clear decision on that yet.
And that's part of the reason why I'm having doubts about this relationship. And even then, I couldn't turn my back on my people, because our entire quest is about putting me back on the throne. We're risking our lives to do so. I've lost my life to save my kingdom. And I'm not willing to sacrifice that. But I do want love. Oh heavens, I want love so much. I long for the day that I can settle down and raise a family with someone who loves me for me.
And I want the same thing. I want Rayan to have a mother that he can look up to. I want to have a family again.
Oh yes, Rayan is a darling. And I do want a husband. And in fact, every male I've come to call my friend, I have seriously considered as a possible partner. But here's the catch.
Hey, wait a minute!
But here's the catch, Cross. Love is a sacred thing that I take very seriously. I don't believe in flings or winging it or seeing where it goes. I'm not simply looking to share a bed with someone at night. I'm looking for a partner in a commitment. I'm looking for someone who will cover my weaknesses and bolster my strengths. Someone who will serve me just as much as I will serve him. I don't believe in love as a thing. I believe in love as an action, as a covenant, and a promise. And I don't believe that and at this point, you haven't really shown that you can keep promises. I'm willing to revise my opinion. I'm willing to revise that if you do change, but as of this moment, the both of us would be better off if we were not together. I am willing to I am willing to revise my opinion again. But that's going to take some changes.
Do you want to know something? After she passed, I have not had any feelings for any other woman. I didn't go on flings, I didn't go on any crazy adventures. I was never thinking about that the entire time. You are the first person in a long time that I've felt anything for, whether it's love or whether you say it's infatuation. You're the first person in a long time where I've actually felt something like that.
Jaminia glares at you. Cross, when will you learn to stop lying to me?
This isn't a lie.
Are you sure? Because I've heard, because I spoke to the party about your other adventures, and you were very, very willing to share a bed with a woman you just met.
I honestly don't recall that.
Oh, she was in a very, very pretty blue palace. That's another big reason why I don't think this relationship can work out at present, unless something changes. People start filing out of the cottage.
Cross sees the others and stands up.
Everything okay out here?
Should people be healed by now?
Yes.
I was gonna say the temp hit points should have worn off from the last time, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it time.
Yeah, I would just make sure because I deleted that at the beginning.
Okay.
Of the campaign.
Yeah, Owen's on it. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we got all this down.
That's good.
I smell breakfast.
Yep. Okay. So yeah.
Adjust your totals and.
Yes, everyone is back up to max health for the day.
As well as 15.
Yep.
Right, thank you.
Everyone gains 15 temporary hit points, poison, and fear immunity.
The Fae looks in Jalarum's direction. She just kind of has this smile on her face, but she's not really saying a whole lot. You can she's just kind of looking at him.
Yeah.
So you all finish eating breakfast, and Jaminia stands up. All right. Next stop is Gatlis Town. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah. I'm just double checking out my sheet.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Back. Yep. Okay. All good.
Can I read while walking?
Yeah. Actually, I want to read the poison index.
We finished that.
We finished that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's finished. Oh, okay.
Yes. That one is finished.
Well, if we're reading while walking, Amber, I recall from one of your journeys you ended up getting a very interesting book. Can I take a peek?
My Hawthorne dragon book?
No. The chromatic dragon book.
That's
You
what
have
it
a
is.
book. You have a book.
It's the dragon book, remember? The special one?
No, not the one from Hawthorne Tower. The one on chromatic dragons.
Right.
Yes, you do have that in your inventory.
I do.
You have a book that you did not tell me about.
And we lost her.
It wasn't important at the time.
May I please see it, Amber? Please? I'm controlling myself. I'm trying.
I quietly give it to her and walk
Jaminia
away.
giggles. Good to see that some things never change. All right, so you'd have to. So that is a knowledge nature check.
Yes. I want to read this. I want to. Nature, you said.
Yes.
My rolls are doing decent today. I am. Open.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to update it.
Actually, a thought occurred to me. I kind of want to stop by my old stomping grounds.
Your old stomping grounds?
I want to visit the foxhole.
Oh.
Oh, in Gatless Town.
Yeah, in Gatless.
Huh?
Yeah. Just a bit of a nostalgia trip, I guess.
Alright, I've updated it for you. Alright, so...
That's great. Can I read it, please?
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, let's see what I...
Can we make sure that everybody has adjusted their hit point totals? Because I don't think...
Redacted.
You didn't heal yourself.
Oh, Han.
Yeah, Cross, you should be up to full health plus 15.
Yep.
Ivan needs to adjust temporary hit points as well.
I'm good.
How much extra do I get?
15.
15?
Yeah, and then just +1 to your attacks
and will saving.
Alright. You pack up your things and you head off.
Alright.
Okay.
Ew, this first one's gross.
Well, which chromatic dragons is it on?
Black.
Black.
Yikes. Ugh.
If I were to guess.
Have you ever smelled rotting veggies and foul water together?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, sadly, yes.
Well, there was the one time I got thrown in a dumpster.
I don't want to know.
I was 25. It was basically it's kind of how I met Sylvester. Essentially, I was basically I got into a fight with a bunch of Windbreath's loyal guards, as it were, and I basically, I don't know, I guess I looked at him funny or something, and I ended up in the tavern garbage.
Rose, are you all right?
I'm fine.
All
I
right.
don't want to leave Solania either, but
it's not just that.
This is about what my mom said.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
No, not unless you'd rather I stay behind.
No, of course not.
Rose, we want you with us.
Yeah.
Where's this coming from?
Maybe I'm more of a danger.
I haven't seen that.
You're not a danger. You're just stubborn. And you're far from the only one in our party who's stubborn.
Hey!
I didn't say you specifically, now did I, guilty conscience?
I'm sure you were thinking it.
Calm down, Amber. We're almost at Gatless.
Hey, Dad. Guess what?
Huh? What's up, Ran?
I had a really interesting dream last night.
What happened?
Well, I was in the middle of a field, and there was this lady, and it was really, really calm and peaceful, and she was very pretty, and she had a lot of animals with her, like deer and birds and stuff like that, and she smiled at me, and she said that she was worried about me. She said that she was worried about me and my dad.
Really?
Yeah, because it felt like we lost something. And then I told her we did. We lost our magic because our god passed away. And she said that she knew. And I'm like, how'd you know? And she's like, I'm a god. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And
That was like Alona.
It's Alana. Yeah.
no, she said her name was Romena.
Rahua?
Romena.
Lettuce.
Boo.
Get out.
Continue. Rain, continue. Continue.
Romania, you say?
Romena. Yeah, she said that she wanted to help us. because she knows that people are mad and people are sad. And she gave me a silver apple. And it tasted really, really good. It was like the best apple I ever had. But I wished it wasn't a dream because I wanted like a pie. And she seemed sad when I had to wake up because she said that she liked my company. But I didn't know how to stay asleep longer and I smelled breakfast. And so, yeah, she was nice. We talked a lot. We talked about Uncle Rio and we talked about Mom. And we talked about animals and about how I like to be up in the trees. She likes trees too.
Oh.
But her favorites are apple trees. And her favorite animals are actually butterflies. It felt nice. You would have liked her, Dad.
I did a knowledge religion check. I want to know what he's talking about.
Give me 1 second.
Ooh, I don't know if y'all hear that screaming little baby in the background. He's very happy though.
Yay, happy baby scream.
A very screamy, happy baby. He wants to let the whole world know how happy he is.
This is where I'm like the evil dark person because I don't like babies.
For shame.
It's
Shun
okay.
the non-believer. Shun.
It's okay. They're not for everybody.
Okay,
Shun the non-believer.
Okay, then how about this?
Okay, so this is a. Okay, so what is your check?
It was 36.
Again,
Okay.
one away from perfect.
Okay, so
Yeah, it was. I'm rolling a lot of 19s today.
Yeah, you stole my good rolls.
okay, so you know that Romina is a neutral good deity whose symbol is a silver apple. If there's one thing she is about, it is kindness. Simple kindness is the law of Romina. To help others is the greatest calling in life, and this is what the priests of this woodland goddess preach. Charity, defense of the weak, treating the sick and injured, protecting the natural world, lending a hand where it is needed, and simple politeness are all pillars of the faith.
So the real me is all about this goddess.
Oh, same here.
She sounds awesome.
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
Okay. I'm leaving the corner and I'm putting you in it.
Oh. Fan help.
Too late. You're in the corner.
Oh.
I want to help though.
All right, so that's the check. So what are you gonna do with it?
Well, there's not much to do with it. I just wanted to know what the deity was he was talking about.
All right.
Fine.
Well then, if that's the case, then it's a little bit.
Wait, hang on. Cross is trying to talk to Faye.
What?
Yes.
Concerning Romana, do you have anything in one of your books about her?
Not in any books that I currently have, but heaven knows I memorize things.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Is it possible to, if you've already had a god, is it possible to worship another one? Should something happen? Is there a rule against that?
Changing faith is a thing. People do it without gods dying. I don't see why that should be different under circumstances like these.
So it's possible then, alright. Thanks. I just wanted to know.
And on that note, you arrive at a very, very familiar place.
I'm waiting for that music.
Whoa.
And is it good to be home?
Familiar air.
There's so many. Wow, they're wearing so many clothes.
Stay close, Ran. I don't want you running off.
Okay.
Rude.
I imagine Raymond is like looking around, like Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that?
Dude, it's like
There's people everywhere.
Someone put a leash on the kid, please.
It's Disneyland. It's Disneyland.
I look back at Rain. Please, you haven't seen my people. We're a bunch of nudists.
Amber, that was unnecessary.
Was that a joke?
Now
Not
Faye
remember
is
Cross?
like, now
Alright.
Faye's just like cross-eyed because mental pictures crossed her head, and she does not like this.
We're dragons, Faye. What did you expect? Expect them to have dragon-sized clothes.
But how did they fight? How did they go scouting in all this clothes? It's gonna get caught.
People in human cities don't go scouting, and most of them don't fight. Human culture is very different from elven culture.
But there are guards around, but they don't really do scouting. They usually stay behind the walls.
Well, that's silly. If they stay behind the walls, then that's an easier target.
Yeah,
I mean, they're standing still, and people know where to attack you.
Humans are silly creatures sometimes.
Indeed.
I'm half one.
And
well, I don't know about you, but I want a hot meal.
You gotta go on ahead. I want a quick visit Waltham's shop for something.
But wasn't Hero's Feast like hot?
That was in the morning. It's in the afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to visit Waltham's shop for.
Me and Raiden are just gonna play sport for a while, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend $1.
I could use a drink.
Oh, Dad, look, those are real cool looking shoes.
They're definitely better shoes than ours.
Okay, so Cross and Rayan are not going to be here?
Alright.
Tavern?
Yeah, it's probably for the best, okay?
So Jaldarum and Faethurin are going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, meet up with Waltham for something a little, something unorthodox, but I think he can do it.
Alright, so Rose, what are you doing?
Voice, when you say stuff like that, I get nervous.
Don't wait, it's safe.
Rose, what are you doing?
I suppose I'll be following Amber.
Okay, Amber, where are you going?
Tavern.
Okay, Ivan, where are you going?
Tavern.
Sing for us, oh bard of the duet.
Go for it.
Solo act now. He's got all his accompanists wandering around the city.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna miss the...
That's probably for the best.
Bard,
They gotta be a solo artist now.
Bard, where are you going?
Who, Ivan? Ivan said he was going to the tavern.
I just said going tavern.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear. Owen, where are you going?
I'm going with them, apparently.
Okay, so all y'all are going to the tavern.
With the exception of me.
All y'all! Gosh, you go and text it on me.
It's a very versatile pronoun.
Even I use all y'all, and I'm from California.
It didn't use a dictionary, surprisingly.
All y'all.
But anywho, I am going to move you all to the tavern.
Oh wait, Faye and I are going to the blacksmith.
Yep. I'm moving you all to the tavern. You walk into the tavern, and immediately you see a whole bunch of dwarves around, and they seem to be very happy. And then all of a sudden, you hear music playing.
Still waiting for it.
And you hear it coming from this person.
Oh boy.
There he is.
Oh!
Is it a Montelo? Because it hasn't loaded for me yet. It hasn't loaded for me yet, but I'm gonna make an educational guess that it's a Montelo?
Yep.
Okay.
Was the last in line, a blot in my father's gaze. No cheekbones chiseled on a feline face, no skill or savvy with the sword. But this game we all play is won in wily ways, and sly is this littlest lord. I'm no man of honor, myself is my true king. But somewhere deep within me, the bell bells of conscience ring. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long. And the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man's song. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long. And the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man's song. They're whispering the half-man's song. Whispering the half-man's song.
Dark song.
Ominous.
Yeah. All of a sudden, yes, everyone, the entire tavern begins to clap. And then Matsuo goes like, thank you all very, very much. Oh, hello, how are you doing?
Amatalo, it's been so long!
Ah, it's been so long, how are you?
I'm great, how you doing? That was an awesome performance you just did.
Oh, well, I do my best.
So, if I might ask, is there a particular occasion going on? Why are there so many dwarves here?
Oh, you don't know.
Can't say that I do.
Well, if you mind coming over here, I can give you all a little bit of a quick rundown.
Sure.
He scooches back. And invites you all to join him. Do you?
Okay, I do.
Oh,
All right.
Ivan.
All right. So he moves up. So I heard about what happened with the Queen of the Dwarves. Yeah. Oops.
Oh my god.
Jaminia kind of sinks down in her seat. But yes, anyways, something interesting actually happened. A lot of these dwarves, when they actually got out into the world and started talking with people, started traveling, all of a sudden, their xenophobia just, poof, vanished. Well, obviously not all of them. Some of them held on to it harder than others, but others began to see, like, oh my gosh, maybe other cultures aren't awful. Maybe culture is meant to be shared. What a novel idea.
Wonderful.
But yes, a lot of these dwarves are in the midst of experiencing life outside of the gilded cage of Optimar, and a lot of them are loving it. Others are not so keen on it. So I'd still recommend watching your backs.
Noted.
Owen? Thoughts?
Owen is keeping silent right now.
Stoic as always.
You know, something different.
Hey, Owen did something different earlier, and you guys were enjoying that.
Oh, I was beside myself, Doc.
Considering these are dwarves, Owen, do you have anything you want to share?
Not right now.
Okay.
We will get you one day.
Amontolo seems to be saying quite a lot as it is.
Yes.
You know, something different.
But yes, I am very, very much enjoying this. So, so what are you guys doing here in Gatlas Town? I thought you had a world to save or something.
We're working on it still.
Jaminia says, well, yes, we've gathered all the allies we can, and we're going to meet very, very soon here. And then you see a little more, you see the Mondola's light eyelid.
Tongue test,
what is
1,
this,
2, 3.
DM question, what is a...
You okay there, Josh? Take a breath.
Okay. Did you get
Okay, Montolo. Gosh, why does that name? Gosh, why did that name tongue twist me?
Yeah,
Really?
Montelo, we got
I
it.
can't imagine.
All right, you guys, tone it down.
Okay. You see Amontillo's eyes light up. He's like, ooh, that sounds interesting. What's the occasion? Jiminia's tone drops and says, war? Amontillo frowns. Well, when you put it like that, it'll sound awful. I'll spice it up a bit.
Well, you'd know the best about spicing things up.
Possibly.
Something different.
So, anyways, I think. He looks over and says, "What's that? What's that piece of paper you have?" He looks at the wanted.
The wanted poster.
Yeah.
Is anyone gonna give the wanted poster?
I would have thought that's a story you know very well.
I don't know it that well.
You handing him over the wanted poster?
I don't have it. I don't know who he's talking to.
He's talking. He's looking at Owen.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Owen had it.
Yeah, Owen has it. Ooh, may I see that?
Owen hands him the piece of paper,
and he swiftly snaps it and looks through it. Oh. Well, that's he kind of rolls it up and kind of nervously gives it back to you. Well, you know, that's very interesting, but I think I should be off.
Hey, hold on.
I have business elsewhere to be.
Can you hold up a sec?
Why?
Why are you so nervous?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Wouldn't it be better if we found out now while you're here with us?
No, it'll be juicier later. But this character you're looking for, Vorgren Vineblight, why do you want him?
Is anyone else gonna say? Because we're not here.
I don't know, guys. I really do not know. That's why I'm not saying anything. I am confused with what you're getting at.
Why do you want to find Vorgren Vineblight?
Yeah, I heard that part. I know very little about this guy other than that he's wanted. So y'all fill in those blanks.
Well, Jaminia says, well, we figured it would give us leverage with the Dwarven King. He might offer us amnesty, and if we happen to turn this criminal into justice.
We basically think that if we do turn him in, we'll be on better terms with the dwarves.
I see. He looks at the poster. You know, I never really liked the letter V. Very pretentious letter. And then he begins to walk out. No one's chasing him?
Nope.
I will.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, don't pretend that we're dense. We're actually.
I am dense. I am out of character right now, and I am dense. I do not know what y'all are talking about. That's why I'm being stupid and following the guy.
Oh, you're following.
I was gonna say my mic was muted. I was gonna go follow him too.
Oh, okay. Well, if you guys are following, and then I'll follow you guys. In character,
Alright.
though, I was staying behind. But if
All
you
right,
guys,
all right, you're following him?
Yeah.
all right, I'll follow them. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
All right, everyone's following him.